If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. Before we start the analysis, I want to give a shout out to one of my viewers who took the time to create the great intro vid you guys just saw. He did a nice job and I appreciate the work it took to create it. So if you guys are interested in some animations, let me know and I can give you his contact information. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Spider S&P 500 ETF with the ticker symbol SPY. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like last Friday was a very large drop, which we have not seen pretty much since early June and even April. So that was a very large drop, 3.38%. So is the market still going to go up, and is this a correction, or are we just going to reverse back down to the lows? Well, let's take a look at the chart. So there was a nice run up. If I connect the swings, you can see that this is fitting the price action pretty good right here. Let's go ahead and make this orange. If I zoom in a little bit closer, you can see there was a break of this channel and we had a move to new high, which means this uptrend has a good chance of being over. And that's when we saw the price action just fall down. We started going sideways a little bit. We went up, failed, and then we got rejected by a large amount. And now we closed at the 405 level. So this looks pretty bearish because we got back below the EMA. And every time we got back below the EMA, you could see large sell-offs take place, kind of like we did back here in late April. Again, right here in early June. So every time we got below the EMA in the past, it showed me that we had strong moves follow. So this is not a good sign. Also, you can see that we got back below this previous resistance point. In the past, this 415 level was a strong support. Price action bounced from it several times before breaking lower. Then we came back up and found resistance, and then we came back up and found resistance again before breaking through. So this is basically a failed breakout. It's going to trap in a lot of longs thinking we were going to continue higher. And now we got back below the EMA, and again, this level is once again resistance at the 415 level. So multiple reasons why we should be continuing down. Another big factor is that if I connect the swings from the all-time highs across, you can see that we had just the triple test of that trend line. If I drag it down, this looks like the potential channel that prices could be trading inside of. So it could be just a slow grinding channel. Whenever you see this weak angle, because it's only about 20 degrees, but these large swings, that's what can drag out a downtrend for a while. So we could see the downtrend last for a longer time than we think, instead of just dumping real quick and then reversing. So another factor is this wide downtrend channel that could be sending prices lower. This one's, and also another one right here, this channel right here is definitely in play. Let's go and make this orange, or let's go and make it green. And you can see that we had the break of this green channel, but not our new low yet. So normally we got to see new lows before price action will reverse. Not all the time, but most of the time you'll see a new low and a downtrend after the break of the channel. So that's another reason why we should be going down. So where is my target? So my first target is definitely this 390 level, because that's the breakout point of the sideways price action. So that's where it looks like prices want to go to. So looking for that 390 level first, and then back down to lows at the 362 level. So those are my two targets for as of right now. We could be going lower, but let's just focus on that right now. Now, is there a chance I could be wrong and we could just be going up from here? Yes, there's a chance. You can see that we had a leg down, a correction, and if we make a second leg down to the $400 level, we could see another large move up, just like we did over here, because this would be the center of the pattern. But the thing about that is there's really not a lot of strong support at that $400 level, and in the context, this is still a downtrend. So it's not like we had a downtrend complete and then we bounced from strong support, and now we're seeing this movement. We're seeing this movement after going down since the beginning of this year. So the context is not good for a bounce from that $400 level and then higher prices. Since we had this large move down on Friday is kind of like the nail in the coffin for thinking we're going to go higher. I believe there's just strong possibilities to continue lower from now on, especially since sellers now were looking for a chance to get in the market short because they believed the prices should be going down anyway. So I think we're going to be seeing lower price targets, looking for that 390 level first, and then we will look out for that 362 level. So that's everything I have on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap it up on the weekly chart. Actually, one more thing, you can see that, let me erase everything. So if we bounce from the EMA, then that was a good sign that we were going to continue higher. Let me go and draw this. So we did bounce, wasn't strong enough. This should have been the move if prices did continue higher. A nice another leg up, probably to the 340 level, excuse me, the 440 level. But we went up a little bit and then we just saw a drop. So this is basically a long trap, and I believe they're going to try to drop the market down further. So let's go and switch it over to the weekly chart. And here's the final chart that we'll be looking at, the weekly chart for the SPY. And again, obviously the context in the longer term is up, but we're kind of in a 1 year to year and a half, maybe even a 2-year downtrend. So this could last a lot longer than we think. You can see that prices did have a nice push up through that EMA, but failed to hold above it, and we kind of closed below it. This is not a good sign. This tells me that we could be seeing a large drop, very similar to the pattern that occurred back here in early April. We saw a large move down. So it's repeating the pattern. Not a good sign that we cannot hold the EMA. We want to hold the EMA like we did back in 2020, where we shot right through it and we came back and bounced from it, and the same pattern occurred in 2019. So again, we want to be holding the EMA on the top side, and that would be a very good sign that we have bottom. So this does not look like it. It could at the very last minute bounce from here, but I wouldn't bet on it. I think there's just a stronger possibility to hit that 390 level and then go back down to lows at the 362 level and maybe even the 350 level, because there's a breakout point right here. But we'll get there when the time comes. So overall, I still think we're gonna go back up to retest these highs. I don't think we're gonna enter a 10-year bear market or anything like that. The chart does not tell me that. I think this is just still a correction. I was expecting lower prices before continuing higher. So in the grand scheme of things, let's take a look at it. Yeah, we have not even hit the 50% retracement, and that's at the 350 level. Sometimes, trends can pull back to the 618, and that's at the 318 level. So we still have time and opportunities to go up, even if we do see lower prices. So still a correction in my eyes. I think since we closed below the EMA, it's not a good sign, and I'll be short bias. I'm looking for that 390 level probably next week, or if not in the next 2 weeks. And then from there, you can drop even lower to that all-time low for this downtrend. So that's everything I have for the SPY. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.